by the Air Products Foundation. The foundation is supported by donations from Air Products and Chemicals Incorporated as a charitable organization whose contributions provide support for educational, cultural, health, and community programs in the Lehigh Valley. The key to success is education, and Shoemaker Cusco SAT Review, a leader in test preparation, helps open the doors to the future. Shoemaker Cusco SAT Review is proud to support Scholastic Scrimmage. The series is also made possible by Channel 39 School Services participating districts.
WLVT-TV presents Scholastic Scrimmage, a weekly program featuring teams from Lehigh Valley High Schools in a contest of quick recall. Tonight's teams are from Salisbury High School and Saucon Valley High School. Your host for Scholastic Scrimmage is Harry Price.
Good evening and welcome to Scholastic Scrimmage. We'll meet the teams and the coaches, then we'll begin the contest. From Salisbury High School, Mark Sidler, who is a junior. Naresh Cannon, a sophomore. Brad Mann, the captain, is a senior. Griffith Dudding is a junior. And the coach is Dala Yanolko, teacher of art. From Saucon Valley High School, Timothy Fulmer, a senior. Scott Carabin, the captain, is a senior. Michael Santo, a senior. Daniel Shea, a junior. And the coach is Denise Bodie, guidance counselor. Channel 39 is pleased to announce that at the conclusion of the series, after the championship contest, the Air Products Foundation will present a $1,500 scholarship award to the championship high school and a $750 award to the runner-up high school. Both of these awards will be given in the names of the two Scholastic Scrimmage teams. Remember, the answers to the questions on Scholastic Scrimmage require rapid recall of factual information and aren't necessarily indicative of academic training. The rules for the contest are as follows. On toss-up questions, you'll be given 10 points for each correct answer, and 10 points will be deducted for an incorrect answer. If you respond incorrectly, then the opposing team will have an opportunity to answer without penalty. They'll receive 5 points for a correct answer in this situation. Of course, a correct answer to a toss-up question gives you the opportunity to answer a bonus question without penalty. Team members may confer only on the bonus questions, and the answers to these questions should be given to me by the two team captains. A buzzer will signal the end of the contest. If it sounds while a question is being asked, the game stops. If the buzzer goes off while you're answering, however, you will be permitted to complete your answer, but no bonus questions will be asked. Are there any questions? If not, we're going to begin with our first toss-up. We're preparing for a 10-point bonus. Here's your toss-up. Prior to World War II, the French constructed a defense line to keep the Germans back. At Saucon Valley, Timothy.
Maginot Line.
Correct. What was the defense line called? It was built in the 1930s. Here's your bonus, Scott, for you and the team. Scott, give me the answer. What was the German defense line facing the Maginot Line called?
Siegfried. You got it? Okay.
Scott?
The Siegfried Line.
Correct. Toss-up, going for a 10-pointer. For 10 points, give me the 7-letter term, beginning with the letter P as in Paul, that refers to a simple story from which a lesson should be drawn. Saucon Valley, Michael.
Parabola.
Incorrect. We're going over to Salisbury. Naresh?
Parable.
Parable is correct. I think Michael got his math mixed up in there. You got 5 on the rebound, Brad. Here's your 10-point bonus. Sinology, S-I-N-O-L-O-G-Y, is the study of what? Brad?
China.
We accept. It's the study of the Chinese people. Going for a 10-pointer. Toss up. Name the tube which divides into two bronchi. Saucon Valley, Scott.
The trachea.
Correct, or the windpipe. Bonus 10-pointer, Scott. What standard name is applied to a virus that attacks a bacterial cell?
Bacteriophage. Bacteriophage.
Scott.
Bacteriophage.
Or bacteriophage is correct. Going for a 10-point bonus. Toss up. On the monitor, I want you to name the type of curve defined by the equation 10 minus y. Salisbury, Griffith.
Parabola.
Correct. 10 minus y is equal to x squared plus 3x. Here's your bonus, a 10-pointer, Brad. You give me the answer. A square lot has a diagonal path cut through it. If the path is 50 yards long, what is the area of the lot? It would be 1,250 square yards. Another toss-up, looking again at a 10-point bonus. For 10 points, name the largest or longest river that empties into the Caspian Sea. It's the Volga River, which is the longest river in Europe. Toss-up. Edgar Allan Poe wrote a story about a plague of cholera. What's the title of the story? Salisbury, Mark.
Mask of the Red Death.
Correct. Wrote it in 1841. Bonus 10-pointer, Brad. In Edgar Allan Poe's The Mask of the Red Death, who thought he could survive the Red Death? Brad?
The Prince?
Not enough. Is there more?
Fortunato?
No, not Prince Fortunato. It's Prince Prospero. And Prince Prospero was a name taken from Shakespeare's The Tempest by Poe. Here's your toss-up. From which ore is aluminum made? Salisbury, Naresh.
Bauxite.
Correct. Bonus 10-pointer. I want to see how well you know the satellites within the solar system. And for 5 points each, name the planets about which the following moons orbit. First one, Titan. Brad?
Jupiter.
Incorrect. It's Saturn. Second one, Triton. Brad?
Jupiter.
Now that would be Neptune. Toss-up, going for a 10-pointer. Name the abolitionist who led the attack at Harper's Ferry, Saucon Valley. Timothy.
Brown.
Judges
John Brown.
accept. John Brown is correct. It was October 16th, 1859. Bonus, the southern portion of Minnesota lies on the west bank of the Mississippi River. For 5 points each, Saucon Valley, name 3 of the other 4 states which lie on the west bank of the Mississippi.
Illinois.
Illinois, Missouri.
Missouri doesn't. Louisiana.
All right.
Scott,
Illinois, Louisiana, and Missouri.
I'll give you 2 of those. It's Missouri and Louisiana. Illinois is not. Iowa and Arkansas are the other 2. Toss-up, going for a 10-pointer. For 10 points, name the university in Texas, which is known for its strong science and engineering programs. Saucon Valley, Daniel.
Rice University.
Correct, and whose athletic teams are known as the Owls. Bonus 10-pointer. Name the legal document that forces a jailer or other authorities to release a person from prison unless he has been formally charged with or convicted of a crime.
Writ of habeas corpus.
Yes.
Scott.
Writ of habeas corpus.
Correct. Toss-up, art visual on the monitor. The Japanese excelled at the type of art being shown there on the monitor. For 10 points, can you identify the type of print represented by this work? That's a woodcut. It's made by a block of wood with a picture design or letters cut or engraved on the surface. A woodcut. Going for a 10-point bonus. Toss-up. The 3 largest states in the United States in area are Alaska, Texas, and California. What state is 4th? Salisbury, Griffith.
Montana.
Correct. New Mexico is 5th. Bonus 10-pointer, Brad. I'll name 2 states. For 5 points each, you identify the capital cities of these 2 states. First one, Vermont. Brad.
Montpelier.
Correct. Michigan. Brad.
Lansing.
Correct again. You've got your 10. Going for another 10-point bonus. This is a toss-up. It's a multiple-choice toss-up. The subject of Rachel Carson's bestseller, published in 1951, is which one of the following? Astronomy, the sea, mountain climbing, or nuclear physics? It would be the sea. She wrote several books about the sea. Under the Sea in 41. The Sea Around Us is the one published in 51, and The Edge of the Sea in 55. Another toss-up. It's going to be on the monitor. I want, if y is equal x to the 4/3 power, as you see it there, y is equal to x to the 4/3. Salisbury, Brad.
16.
Correct, and x is equal to 8. What real number does y equal? Here's your bonus, a 10-pointer. How many diagonals I'll give you two. First, how many diagonals does a quadrilateral have? Brad?
2.
Correct. How about a pentagon? Brad?
5.
Correct again. You've got your 10. Again, looking at a 10-point bonus. Toss up. Name the state in which scandal-plagued television evangelist Jimmy Swaggart's home congregation is located. Salisbury, Brad.
Louisiana.
And it's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Bonus 10-pointer. I'll name two of the candidates for the Democratic presidential nomination. For 5 points each, Brad, you name the states which they represent in the U.S. Senate. First one, Albert Gore, Jr. Brad?
Louisiana.
Incorrect. It's Tennessee. Second one, Paul Simon. Brad?
Illinois.
Correct. You've got 5. Going for a 10-pointer again. Walter Van Tilburg Clark wrote stories and novels about the American West. For 10 points, give me the title of his most famous novel, which concerns settlers attempting to maintain a system of justice in the western wilderness. It's the Ox-Bow Incident. It was published in 1940, and a film was made in 1943. Toss up. What is the amount of heat necessary to raise the temperature of 1 pound of water 1 degree Fahrenheit? Not in time, I should say, Dan. It would be a British thermal unit, BTU. Another toss-up. Name the capital city of the Federal Republic of Germany. Salisbury, Naresh.
Bonn.
Correct. East Germany would be East Berlin, and that's the German Democratic Republic. Bonus 10-pointer. This bonus question concerns the history of South Africa. For 5 points each, tell me first the nationality of the Europeans who founded Cape Town in 1652. Brad?
German.
Incorrect. It would be Dutch. The second one. I want you to tell me the name by which the descendants of those Cape Town settlers were known. Brad?
Afrikaners.
Not Afrikaners. It would be the Boers, a Dutch word meaning farmers. We're going to take a break now with the halftime score 110 for Salisbury and 70 for Saucon Valley. This is the final contest in the second round. Mark, we've been asking our second round contestants to tell us about their extracurriculars and to give us an idea of what you plan to do in the future. And Mark Sidler, if you begin.
I'm a member of the National Honor Society. I'm involved in our spring musical, and I hope to attend an art school in New York City.
Thank you. Naresh Cannon.
I'm a member of the debate team. I'm on the staff of the Falcon Courier, our school newspaper, and I plan to attend a college in a few years.
Thank you, Naresh. The captain, Brad Mann.
I'm also a member of the debate team. I'm an editor for the Falcon Courier. I'm a member of the National Honor Society. I'm also involved in the spring musical, and I participate in track and field. I plan to go to Princeton University this fall.
Thanks, Brad. Griffith Dudding.
I'm a member of the National Honor Society, the debate team, the Key Club, the stage band, the Pennsylvania Mathematics League. I've been a member of the varsity tennis team for the past 3 years, and after completing high school, I plan to attend college and study pre-med.
Thanks, Griff, and thanks to Salisbury. Let's go over to Saucon Valley High School and begin with Timothy Fulmer.
I'm a member of the National Honor Society, the cross-country and track team, and I'm also a member of the band, and I plan to attend a 4-year college or university majoring in mechanical engineering.
Thank you, Timothy. The captain, Scott Carabin.
I'm captain of the track team, the football team, and swimming team. I'm treasurer of the National Honor Society, and I plan to attend Rensselaer Polytech Institute next year.
Thank you, Scott. Michael Santo.
I'm treasurer of the SGA, president of the National Honor Society, treasurer of the Spanish Club, members of the varsity soccer and track teams, and I plan to attend Penn State next year, majoring in engineering.
Thanks, Mike. And finally, Daniel Shea.
I'm a member of the football and track teams. I'm a member of the National Honor Society, and I'm treasurer for the SGA. And after I graduate my senior year, I plan on attending college.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks to Saucon Valley. Again, the score at half is a very close 110 for Salisbury and 70 for Saucon Valley High School. Let's begin the second half with the toss-up. We're again preparing for a 10-point bonus. Our first toss-up is a multiple choice. From the following, give the definition of predominant. That's P-R-E-D-O-M-I-N-A-N-T. I want the definition of predominant. Is it deliberate? Universal? Salisbury, Brad.
B.
Incorrect. Over to Saucon Valley and I'll complete it. Again, I want the definition of predominant. Would it be deliberate, universal, prevailing over others, or dignified? Scott.
C, prevailing over others.
You are correct. Here's your bonus, a 10-pointer, Scott. It's said to be the chalice from which Christ drank at the Last Supper. I want you to name it.
The golden chalice? What's it called? It's the cup that's buried.
Cup. Yeah.
Scott.
The Holy Grail.
Correct. Taken to Britain by Joseph of Arimathea. Going for a 10-point bonus. Toss up. By what process does a starfish grow back a lost arm? Saucon Valley, Daniel.
Regeneration.
Correct. Bonus 10-pointer, Scott, for you and the team. Again, a multiple choice. The ancient Greek scientist one associates with an atomic theory is which one of the following? Would it be Archimedes, Pythagoras, Dureka, or Democritus? Scott?
Democritus?
No, it would be Democritus is the proper name. He theorized that matter could be cut into smaller and smaller portions until you finally got to something you couldn't cut, which was known as an atom, meaning not cuttable. Going for a 10-point bonus. Toss up. In what class of polygons does the sum of the interior angles equal the sum of the exterior angles? Saucon Valley, Scott.
Quadrilaterals.
Correct. 360 is equal to 360. Your bonus on the monitor. If the area of triangle ABC is 24 square centimeters, and as you see, AM is equal to MB, AN is equal to NC, what is the area of triangle AMN?
I think it's 8. It should be 1 to 2.
Scott.
8.
No, it would be 6 centimeters square. Again, the area of triangle ABC was 24. Toss-up, going for a 10-pointer. What African nation has Kampala as its capital city? Salisbury, Griffith.
Uganda.
Correct. And your bonus, a 10-pointer, Brad. I want you to name the Chinese province, rich in coal and iron, that Japan invaded and then occupied in 1931. Brad?
Manchuria.
Correct. Here's your toss-up. Going for a 10-pointer again. I want you to correct the error in the following sentence. Mother does not approve of Mary staying out late. Again, it was mother does not approve of Mary staying out late. And you'd have to change Mary to Mary's, a possessive. You have to use a possessive case of a noun or pronoun before a gerund. And in that case, the gerund is staying. Toss up. Listening. I want you to listen to the excerpt. We just heard an excerpt from The Battle of the Huns, written in the 19th century by a Hungarian composer. For 10 points in front of the following, was he Haydn, Mendelssohn, Liszt, or Salisbury, Griffith?
Liszt.
Liszt, Franz Liszt it was, 1811 to 1886, and again Hungarian. Here's your bonus, a 10-pointer. Among other achievements, he's been music director of the San Francisco Symphony and of the Boston Symphony Orchestra. For 10 points, name this Japanese-American conductor. Brad?
No response.
It would be Seiji Ozawa. Toss-up, going for a 10-pointer. I want you to name, let me try that again. I want you to name the state in which you would find the Painted Desert. Salisbury, Griffith.
Arizona.
Correct. Along the, the Little Colorado River. For 5 points each, identify the cities where the following landmarks are located. And the first landmark is the Grand Ole Opry. Brad?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Correct. The Gateway Arch. Brad?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Correct. Going for a 10-pointer. Toss up. According to Greek mythology, the evils of the world were released when what happened? Saucon Valley, Dan.
Pandora's box was open.
You are correct. When Pandora opened the forbidden chest. Here's your bonus, a 10-pointer. It's a bonus question on forming plurals. I'll name 2 singular nouns, and please correctly pronounce and spell the plural forms of these nouns. You'll receive 5 points for each pair. Here's your first one, leaf.
Leaves. L-E-A-V-E-S.
Scott?
Leaves. L-E-A-V-E-S.
Correct. Crisis.
Is it E-S?
Scott?
Crises. C-R-I-S-E-S.
Correct. You got your 10. Toss up, going for a 10-pointer. Give me the standard name for a quadrilateral that is both equilateral and equiangular. Saucon Valley, Scott.
Square.
Correct. Here's your bonus, a 10-pointer on the monitor. For 5 points apiece, what are the values of first 7 to the log 9 to the base 7 power? Scott?
9.
And that's correct. And the second one, 49 to the log 9 base 7 power. Scott?
81.
Correct. Toss up. Name the disease that's typically carried by a female and inherited by her sons, and that's characterized by the failure of the blood to clot. Salisbury, Naresh.
Hemophilia.
Correct, and the blood does not clot properly. Here's your bonus, a 10-pointer. Interstadials, and I will spell that, I-N-T-E-R-S-T-A-D-I-A-L-S. Interstadials are periods of temporary retreat of what geological phenomena? Brad?
Glaciers.
Correct. Going for a 10-pointer toss-up. Between what 2 countries do you find the Pyrenees? Salisbury, Brad.
France and Spain.
Correct. Bonus 10-pointer. We turn to the 19th century for this 2-part bonus worth 5 points apiece. First one, what was the only major Western European nation to escape violent revolution in the 1830s? Brad?
Spain.
That would be England. Second one, who ruled England for most of the 19th century? Brad?
Elizabeth.
That would be Queen Victoria. She ruled for 63 years. What church, and this is a toss-up, what church uses the Douay Bible? The Catholic Church, the Roman Catholic Church. Here's your toss-up. For 10 points, who was president when the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare was set up, when the Supreme Court ruled against segregation in public schools, when the at Salisbury, Naresh?
1954.
That is incorrect. Incorrect. I'll have to go over to Saucon Valley. Who was president when the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare was set up? The Supreme Court, that's Timothy.
Eisenhower?
Eisenhower is correct. The Supreme Court ruled against segregation in public schools. The FFL-CIO formed one union, and the St. Lawrence Seaway was opened, and they were all in the 50s, and the president was Dwight D. Eisenhower. Bonus 10-pointer. Name the type of law which imposes punishment for an act which was not punishable at the time it was committed. Scott?
Ex post facto law.
Correct. Toss up. Who is the innocent laird or lord murdered by Macbeth in the drama by Shakespeare? Would be Banquo. Laird is Scottish for lord, and a laird is a thane. Another toss-up. What is the largest city in Brazil? Salisbury, Naresh.
Sao Paulo.
Correct. 7 million. Rio de Janeiro has about 5 million. Bonus 10-pointer. Greece is located between 2 seas. For 5 points apiece, name them. Brad.
The Adriatic and the Aegean.
I'll give you one of those, the Aegean. The other's the Ionian. 5 points. Here's your toss-up. Give me the 5-letter name for a soup thickened with okra pods. Salisbury, Naresh.
Gumbo.
Correct. Bonus 10-pointer multiple choice. To refer to a source mentioned in the preceding footnote, it's convenient to use an abbreviation derived from Latin. It is which one of the following? Opus citari, post hoc, ibid, or circa? Brad.
Ibid.
Correct. Toss up. I'm going to take you back to the 1860s. In 1867, the land sold for less than 2 cents an acre. Even at over $7 million, it was a bargain. Salisbury, Griffith.
Alaska.
Correct. What was it? This is among the richest cities per capita in America. This is your bonus. For some reason, parking is prohibited between 1 a.m. I'm asking the question. The buzzer's rung. The contest is over. The final score is 215 for Salisbury High School and 160 for Saucon Valley. It was an outstanding contest, certainly one of the finest ones I think we've ever had since we've been on. Saucon Valley, we congratulate you for getting into the second round. Timothy, Scott, Mike, good luck in college next year. Daniel, good luck in school next year, and we hope to see you back here again. Salisbury, congratulations. We're going to see you here in the third round, and you're going to be competing against the Highton High School in mid-May. Next week, we'll have contestants from, and it'll be our third round contest. We're going to have contestants from William Allen High School and Southern Lehigh High School. This is Harry Price. Thank you for being with us, and good night.
Funding for Scholastic Scrimmage is provided by the Air Products Foundation. The foundation is supported by donations from Air Products and Chemicals Incorporated as a charitable organization whose contributions provide support for educational, cultural, health, and community programs in the Lehigh Valley. The key to success is education, and Shoemaker Cusco SAT Review, a leader in test preparation, helps open the doors to the future. Shoemaker Cusco SAT Review is proud to support Scholastic Scrimmage. The series is also made possible by Channel 39 School Services participating districts.